inspiring artwork before us is a testament to the boundless creativity and unwavering dedication of the masterful artisans. Padma Shri awardee Mr. Prasoon Joshi, a virtuoso lyrical wordsmith who came up with the creative concept and lyrics of the song, and Mr. Shantanu Moitra, a visionary maestro who breathed life into its enchanting melodies. They have poured their hearts and souls into this extraordinary masterpiece, resulting in a symphony that resonates deeply with our very beings. The song beautifully encapsulates the spirit and essence of the show, resonating with the emotions and aspirations we all. Applause. Please help me in inviting on stage Mr. Prasoon Joshi and Mr. Shantanu Moitra to please come on stage and share your thoughts with us today.
Thank you. Yes.
Check. Hello, check.
Thank you. First of all, thank you, ma'am. This is an honor But when first you briefed me and I was hearing you, I was feeling like what an opportunity this is. Like, where has it come from? I mean, I've waited for something like this since the Tare Zameen Par days, when I wrote all this.
let us know. Raise your hands and we'll give you a mic.
Guys, the volume.
Sudha, your stories are not just stories, but value-based knowledge as well, isn't it?
Uh, Thank you very much for the compliment. I think so.
Yes.
Tell me the question, sir.
Yeah, my question is to you is your stories are not just stories, but value-based knowledge as well. Value-based knowledge. There is some
Yes,
Indian
I-
culture.
Yes, I agree.
Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Right. Thank you.
Thank you. Next one.
Hello.
Hello, hi everyone. I'm Malika from India. And my question is to Sudha ma'am. Can you hold the mic a little closer? Okay. Ma'am, why do you believe that storytelling is such a powerful tool for children's learning and development?
Why?
Yeah.
I gave two examples, no? I learned when I was 12 years old, you can hold everybody's attention by story. And later, as a teacher, I realized what you teach is through stories will always remember in their mind. Because it is a time immemorial. Every country, stories play an important role. Whether you write it on a stone, or bourgeois patra, or in a paper, or in a copper plate, or on typewriter, whatever it is, stories are always there in every country from generation to generation.
Okay.
That's the reason I consider it one of the important factor of teaching children, and why Panchatantra was originated, to teach children in a proper way. So I consider them it's very important part of education.
Okay. One more question to Megha ma'am.
Megha.
Since you were making animation, which one? How
Can't
was
hear,
your
ma'am.
experience? How was your experience? Did you face any challenges doing the same?
Like I said, I think it was one of the best partnerships we've had with Murty Media. It was like like-minded people coming together. It was an honor and privilege, given by Murty Media to Cosmos Maya to do this show, to make this come alive, ma'am's stories come alive. So we've had a fantastic relationship, fantastic journey so far, and hoping that all of you will love what we've created together.
But the idea once it struck your mind.
Thank you, thanks for that question. Actually, the inspiration came from Mrs. Murty's leadership and her fans. Wherever we went, book launches, YouTube comments, everywhere people were saying, how can we get more access to Mrs. Murty's content and her stories. And so we realized that there is real demand everywhere across the length and breadth of India. And while her books reach a large part of India, there is still pockets where perhaps they're not as accessible. And so we felt that the visual media, and particularly a platform like YouTube, will really help us with that reach. As I mentioned, reaching every child in every village, city, within the country, and hopefully beyond as well. So that was kind of the seed that really sparked all of this for us. And then we found a brilliant partner in Cosmos Maya, and then we brought it to life.
My question is to Prasoon and Shantanu sir. How was your experience working with Sudha Amma?
Well, I just talked about it. I think it was a privilege and honor, as I said to begin with. And, to be able to do something like this in today's times, where you just heard a concerned mother, and she also talked about, writing stories for, I think all of us are, looking for such stories. बच्चों के लिए बहुत कम काम कर रहे हैं हम लोग. Please, I request everyone here to put the pressure because we feel that that the stories for children are like we ठीक है कुछ भी देख लेंगे. There is a kind of effort and painstaking effort which she has taken. I think we need to get inspired, and more work needs to be done specifically for children, especially for young children, where you are leaving them to everything and everything out there. There is a jungle of information, and we are उनको किसी को उंगली पकड़नी चाहिए बच्चों की, और बच्चों की उंगली पकड़ने के लिए कंटेंट चाहिए. बच्चों की उंगली पकड़ने वाला कंटेंट बने. I think that is the reason, and that is what I felt was she was doing. I think, I hope it inspires many more people to do that.
Every time I've gone to a bookstore last 6 months, the children's section is completely taken over by Sudha Amma. So that both is a great thing and not a great thing. As he rightly said, where are the other authors and where are they writing about children? But when this opportunity came, I clearly understood why this is being converted to animation, which obviously they have told me. I also want to mention one interesting thing, that Sudha Amma is not just a storyteller, she's got a very astute listening sense. I remember we had a Zoom call in which I had done the track, which was a little slower in tempo. And very sweetly she said, ki, Shantanu, your song from Paranita Kasto Moja, it's such a lovely song. Na? I love it. I said, thank you, ma'am. He said, there's something nice and peppy about it. I said, thank you, ma'am. I didn't know where it's going. She said, do you think this track can be a little faster? I said, oh my God. I said, yes, ma'am. And I'm glad she suggested that, because what came out was absolutely fantastic. This is that fine sense that she has, which she very nicely communicates to other creative people. Thank you.
All right, we have time for one last question, I believe.
Hi, I'm Sneha. I'm a parenting blogger. And my question is, of course, to Sudha Amma. We read a lot of books on parenting tips and advices. And I have read many books from Sudha Amma also, and seen various videos also of how to treat our kids. And there are many other authors which are differing from Sudha Amma's views. Can I get a good advice to them for, like, if somebody is a new author, what advice would you give related to the parenting tips?
New parent or new author?
New author who writes about parenting advices.
See, there is no hard and fast rule in parenting, because you are dealing with the children. Every child is a flower, but two flowers are not alike. It's a God's gift. So there is no general rule, but overall, traditionally, which I have seen and which I followed is Palayet Pancha Varshat Dandaye Dasha Varshat Shodasha Varshu Prapteshu Putram Pitravadacharet. Let me say 5 to 7 years when they make mistake, hug them, don't scold them. It's okay. We also have made many mistakes, that we forget now. And second thing is, when they are above 7 up to 10 years and all, if they make a mistake, a little bit of punishment, not too much harsh, saying that this is not correct. I used to give punishment in such a way that, okay, if you don't do that, then I will not eat. Okay, I will take that punishment on me. Not eating was the different reason. But to tell them that it's not correct, you have to tell them with a stern voice, at times to open your eyes and all. I don't believe in beating. After a certain age, when they are 16 years and all, then they are like your friends. You cannot dictate anything. You want to teach your children anything between 8 to 14, 7 to 14, you can do. By cajoling, by, at times scolding, at times, making them, you are very nice, but you can do it better. So there are many, many techniques are there. So I believe there is no simple rule. And this depends on a child to child, family to family, aspiration to aspiration. Like many parents, the unfulfilled aspirations they want their children should have. For example, they think of that. I did not become a doctor, my child should become a doctor. They are all wrong things. I did not become, it's okay. But why your child should become? Nothing is hereditary other than hereditary disease. No intelligence, beauty, entrepreneurship is hereditary. Please do not put all your aspiration on a child and then get upset the child is not doing well. Every child should run their own marathon. He or she should run their own marathon. You have to guide them in case they are wrong, You should not allow them to go to that part. But let the child enjoy life. Let it find out what passion the child has, she or he has. Allow them to do a passion as long as it's legally, ethically right.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
All right, now we have a question for a very special audience member for
Yeah,
Sudha
of
ma'am.
course, of course.
Ma'am, my question is, what inspired you to write such wonderful books?
All books are children books.
Yes, ma'am.
All books are children book. Both are different.
Children books.
Children books I wrote, actually, I wanted to share my stories. I may be knowing about 1,000 stories, I suppose. Okay, then I thought, when I grow, of course I'm old. If I don't write it down, the next generation will not get. So, some of the stories I thought I should write it and give it to next generation. I wrote it for my daughter, granddaughter Krishna first, and later to Anushka. Anushka, I wrote 2 novels, The Magic of the Lost Story, Magic of the Lost Temple. I wrote 2 long, short novels for her. Yeah, that is Nooni's book. Nooni is my granddaughter. And she also appears in the cartoon. Nooni. Nooni is my granddaughter. She appears in the cartoon. Gopi is my companion, my heart, my dog. It's inseparable. It's so hard for me without him. And he comes in every episode. He adds some joy, some, fun. And he's a golden retriever. He likes people. If they are talking 2-3 people, he'll come and sit in between. Okay? And there are books on Gopi also, Gopi 1, 2, 3. You can see that. Yeah. Thank you. Any child, yeah, I want children should ask. Yes, beta. Tell me, beta.
Can I think?
Look at me and tell. Don't look at mama. What's your question?
How to put the correct music on the correct tune?
Ask them, not my tough question. Your bowl is there.
We both of us here, Shantanu and me can jam anything. You tell us the words, he'll put music to it right now. You want me to show you how it's done? What's your name?
Angela.
एक सपना एंजेला को मिला, मीठा सा सपना एंजेला को मिला.
एक सपना एंजेला को मिला. नेक्स्ट लाइन क्या है? मीठा सा सपना
एंजेला को मिला.
एंजेला को मिला. थैंक यू. ऐसे होता है.
Come, let her come. Don't say no. Let her come. Send her. Where is the mama? Who is the mama? Send her. It's okay? It's over?
All right, that brings an end to our questions. Thank you so much to esteemed dignitaries. Thank you so much, Sudha ma'am, for gracing us with
I wish you were here. Thank you for being with us and all the best and best wishes.
Thank you, Aparna. Yes, ma'am, sure.
Thank you, Aparna, and I wish you all the best for this new venture. Bye. Ashirwad.
Thank you, Megha Tata.
Thank you.
Prasoon Joshi. Thank you, Shantanu Moitra. Thank you, all of you. Thank you to the press, media, delegates. Thank you for showing your continued support. And thank you.